Hello guys, it's Crafty Fox of the Minecraft Multi-Force, and today we're going to take a look at the Minecraft Multi-Force arsenal, which contains every military tutorial we did starting from 2017 to 2020, at least 99 vehicles of planes, tanks, trucks, APCs, helicopters, ships, MRAPs, etc., and even some that we didn't even do yet, and a lot of people helped create this and made this possible, so thanks to them for helping design all these vehicles, because I couldn't have done this all by myself, to be honest. It's way too much, but yeah, hopefully in the future we're gonna keep on expanding this and have like every major military vehicle in this collection. But anyways, let's get started on the tour. So first up on the lot is the Russian BTR-80, signed by Hisuk05 and myself. And yeah, here's what it looks like. It's one of our recent tutorial videos. And next we have the LAV-25, signed by Kayato. It's a United States Marine Corps amphibious, I guess, APC. And then we have the K2 Black Panther, designed by Zytrix, Korean main battle tank. I guess it's similar to the Abrams tank in a way. And next we have, what is this? The T-90A, mainly designed by Zytrix, just a Soviet main battle tank. And next we have the Swedish Stridsvagn 103 S-Tank, designed mainly by Hisuk05. Here's a look at that. It's a relatively flat tank. You can't rotate the turret without rotating the entire body. And here's like a relatively old build, the Leopard 2 tank, designed by myself. I really need to redesign this because this is really ancient. And we also do have the Japanese Self-Defense Force Type 10 Hitamaru tank, also designed by me, and it needs like an overhaul again. Then we have like the M2 Bradley IFV, which is an infantry fighting vehicle, also designed by me. And you know, we have the older Humvee style. Some people, they prefer this one, but I like the newer version better. But here's a bunch of variations of that. And then we have an MRAP Oshkosh MATV, designed by me again. And next, after that, we have another Soviet tank. This is an Iraqi T-62 tank by Sunset Aurora, and it's used in the Iraq War. And right over here, we have the M1117 Guardian armored security vehicle, also designed by me, and it's kind of old as well. Then we have the M1070 Oshkosh tank transporter, designed by myself. You can add an Abrams tank in the trailer. And then we have the Hempt, which is multi-purpose truck. So this is like one of the many different ways you can be configured. Also designed by me. I really want to design a lot of the vehicles, like redesign them, because they're kind of outdated. And then we have some FMTVs. Yeah, they're just designed by me, so we have like several different versions of them. Then we have the Russian SA-22 S-1 surface-to-air missile, designed by myself in use in the Arctic color scheme. And next we have some vehicles by Hyperdog. These are some Willys Jeep, and they're from World War II, as well as the M3 half-track, designed by me and Hyper. And next up, we have some World War II era German Stug 3 by Kayato. There's like one with like a really tiny barrel. That's quite interesting. Then we have the German SDKFZ 251 half track by Kayato. Very nice build. Then we have an artifact from World War I, the British Mark V tank by Tofik. And here is a look at that. And next up we have a Sherman Firefly by Kayato and myself. So the Firefly has a longer barrel than the regular Sherman tank, which is right over here, signed by the same people. And next we have the Tiger 1 tank. I designed this. I don't know, I think it stood up pretty well for its time. Still. And then we have the Challenger 2 tank by Plasmatic Static, and he actually is from our Discord server. So he designed this build. And next up we have, what is this? There's no sign here. Oh yeah, it's just like the SA-22, but in green apparently. And then we have some strikers. So this one has a window, and they're designed by me. So there's several different versions of them. They're just some American APCs, quite similar to the LAV-25, I think. So these are actually Russian military trucks, the Ural 4230, and we have a BM-21 missile truck here. So they're kind of like similar. And we have an APC, the M113 by Bob. Alright, so following that, we have an MRAP. This is designed by an Easy Leaf, the RG33. And next up, we have just a standard military truck. So this is the M923 cargo truck, used by the United States, and designed by myself. Then we have a Russian T-14 Armata main battle tank. It's quite old as well. Then we have the M270 by Bob, and this is like this in activated mode. It's like a rocket system. And right over here, we have the RG31 by Taiga, or Tiger, Taigas, Taiga, I don't know. Then we have the M109 Paladin, which is a howitzer by Sean. Here is a look at that. And next up, we have another howitzer. This is the M777 by Leaf. Right there, even has that little poking stick you can put in. And next up, we have this is the M104 Wolverine by Leaf, and it's basically like a bridge layer. And right over here, another recent build. This is the Oshkosh LATV by Hesok 05, and it's our latest video pretty much. Yeah, it's just the MRAP. Then we have an Iraqi Type 69 tank by Montez, Iraqi main battle tank, followed by the Iraqi T-72M tank by Sunset Aurora. Then we have right over here, this is the M88 Hercules by an Easy Leaf. It's a tank recovery vehicle. And then we have the Army Corps Engineers M9 ACE by Bob. It's like a combat bulldozer. Then we have from the Coast Guard, this is the Defender class boat by Montez. And then we have the AAV-7 built by Montez. It's used in amphibious landings by the Marines. And next to that, we have the M119 howitzer by Leaf. And then we have an M60 tank by Leaf. And then we have some more strikers, I guess. Then we have the M142 HIMARS rocket system built by myself. We have, again, the M1070, but this time it's carrying a C-RAM. It's by an Easy Leaf and myself, so it's basically like a Sea-Wiz system mounted on like an army trailer. And next we have some Iraqi Scud TEL by Sunset Aurora. So here's it with activated, and here's, I guess, in transport mode. And next we have the M1A2 Abrams tank made by myself. So there's a look at that. I made a lot of different versions of that. And then we have Black Hawk helicopter, really old design. Get it, looks super simple. One of the builds I want to redesign in the future. And next we have some Humvees. So this is actually the newer design of it. I don't know why this slab is there. But there's a look at that. We have one with a turret, no turret, a medical Humvee, and then like some other ones. Next we have the Mil-Me 24 Hind. It's designed by Montez, and it is a Russian attack helicopter. And he actually does have like a newer version of this, so this is just like the tutorial version. And next we have from Mark 28, this is the S-400 missile system. So we have several different modes of it, in activated mode and transport mode. Alright, then we have from World War II, this is the Higgins boat by Kayado. And this is one of the landing craft used on D-Day on the many beaches like Normandy, Juneau, Omaha, etc. Alright, so I think we're pretty much done with the ground. Now we're going to move on to the aviation aspect of the arsenal. So we have the Eurofighter Typhoon by Hyperdog 456. It's a fighter jet. And next we have this Russian Mil-Me-8 designed by myself. Then we have the Chinook designed by Easy Leaf, the CH-47. It's actually quite a popular build. And then we have some UAV. So this is the MQ-1C Grey Eagle by Leaf. Then we have the MQ-9 Reaper by Easy Leaf. And next we have a really tiny UAV, the RQ-7B Shadow by Easy Leaf again. And from World War II, this is the Messerschmitt Me-262 by Kayato. Alright, so next up we have the F-14 Tomcat fighter jet, designed by Kayato. And we have two different modes. This is one with like swept wing, and then that's, I guess, extended out. And then we have the Ukrainian Air Force Su-27 by Kayato. And next up we have the AH-1Z Viper by Kabi. Here's a look at that. And right over here, this is the Schwerer Gustav railway gun used by the Germans in World War II. And the tutorial for this one is on my main channel, Crafty Fox, if you guys do want to actually build this. And I actually am pretty proud how it came out. So back to aviation, we have the Little Bird MH6 by Leaf. Then we have a Fighting Falcon F-16 by Mika Paka, one of our original tutorials. And then we have an A-10 Warhog by Volk. Next up, this is the F-15 Eagle by Mika Paka yet again. And then we have the F-18, let's see, it's a Super Hornet. It's designed by myself. And then we have from the Vietnam War, the UH-1 Huey, designed by myself. And then we have the F-35, and there's several different versions of this. This is the F-35C, and this is the A and the B, I guess, designed by myself. And then we have the P-51D Mustang by Subby from World War II, and this is the Supermarine Spitfire, also built by Subby. And then we have the F-4 Phantom II by NYC Tota, aka Anna. And right over here, this is the Harrier II, built by myself. And then we have the F-22 Raptor, designed also by myself. Then we have the AW-101 HM2 Merlin by Hyperdog, used on the Queen Elizabeth carrier. And next up we have the, what could this be? The C-27 by Mika Paka. I believe its nickname is the Spartan. And right over here, this is C-130, also by Mika Paka. So this is the CH-47 Skytrain, built by Mika Paka. And Mika Paka again, this is the AH-64 Apache attack helicopter. Then this one is built by Subby, the Mitsubishi A6M0, World War II, and this is like in the green one. And this is a modification of the F-16. This is the F-2 used by the Japanese self-defense force, and I made this livery. Then we have from World War II again the MEBF-109 by Subby. And this is the Corsair, the F-4U by Kabi. And next we have the Yakovlev Yak-3 by Kayato. And this one right here, the EMD 314 Super Tucano, Brazilian Air Force, built by Kabi. Then right here we have the Stuka Junkers Ju-87 by Hyperdog 456. And this aircraft actually built by 3 people. United States Coast Guard HH-65 Dolphin. First built by Montez, then I modified it, and then Mika Paka modified my version. So 3 people worked on this one. And next up, this is by Zytrix, U-2 spy plane used during the Cold War. And then we have the MiG-29 by Hyperdog 456. So on the next route, we have the Tu-95 Bear used by the Russian Air Force as a bomber, and it is built by Zytrix. Following that, we have from the Royal Air Force, the RAF, and this is the A400 Atlas, and it's built by Zytrix and manufactured by Airbus. Next, we have, this is by Evo, and this is the F-117 Nighthawk, used around Area 51, I believe. And then we have the Dassault Rafale, I don't even know how to say it, Rafale, by Hyperdog. There it is, a fighter jet. And then we have the C-17 Globemaster III, also built by a couple people together. So it's originally built by Mikapaka, then I modified it along with Sunset Aurora, and she helped with design. So here's, I guess, the final result of everything. Very big plane. And after that, we have the AC-130U Spooky, and this is built by an Easy Leaf. And this is the, I guess, like a gunship version of the C-130. Then we have the V-22 Osprey. It's a tilt-rotor helicopter built by Asguindari. And here's two different modes, I guess. Helicopter mode, and this is like plane mode. And after that, we have the KC-10 tanker, I believe, and this is built by Mikapaka. Then we have right over here, this is the B-52H bomber used by United States Air Force, built by an Easy Leaf, and here's what it looks like. Then we have this giant plane. This is the C-5M Galaxy, and it's built by Sketzy. So here's what it looks like. It's a very large aircraft. Alright, now we're going to move on to some maritime stuff. So these are some Japanese maritime self-defense ships, and they're both built by me. And this is the Hayabusa class missile patrol boat, used to combat the North Korean spy ships. And right over here, this is the Abukuma class frigate, and I have not released any tutorial videos on this, but it is kind of old now. And then we have the LCAC, built by Mikapaka, used by the Marines for the landing. So there's two different modes here. And right over here we have like a big ship, the Arleigh Burke class, the USS Arleigh Burke DG-51, and this is built by Sketzy, along with a Ticonderoga class cruiser, which I have not gotten the chance to do a tutorial on yet, because it's kind of scary, to be honest, because the Arleigh Burke took forever, and maybe this ship will take a long time as well. So our last ship is the IGN Fubuki, and it is an Imperial Japanese destroyer used in World War II. It's built by Commodore, and it is in 1:1 scale, and here is what it looks like. But yeah, that is pretty much it for our arsenal collection, and hopefully in the future we're going to keep on adding more vehicles to it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, remember to hit that like button down below, and if you are interested in adding stuff of your own to the arsenal, we build in 1.5:1 scale. And if you build a good version of something that we need to have in the arsenal, you can let me know on our Discord, or you can join our server Foxshot. But anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.